going to read the longest flash fiction story I've ever written. It's about 1,000 words. I usually write 250 word stories. So this is probably the longest flash fiction piece available. It's called Shoes. It was hard to find comfortable, stable, yet attractive shoes for fragile feet. And it was near Christmas. The department stores would be jammed with people. Jane needed to talk to a human being about this, so she decided to try David's Core Value Shoes. David's Core Value Shoes was a new footwear website boasting wonderful customer service by phone. She would ask intelligent questions about stability and comfort, and even if the shoe salesmen were dumb, she would still be accomplishing something, or at least beginning to accomplish something. David's Shoes offered something unique, a phone concierge service called Core Value Talks with David. Good shoes had core values, she had core values, and the salesperson, whoever he was, had core values, or they would not have hired him. She dialed the 1-800 number on the screen. There was no ring, just canned classical music, then a recorded voice which said, "You have exactly 5 seconds left on hold," which seemed unnecessary, and then a live voice. "I've never been into shoes, but I am now. Good evening, my name is David. How can I be of service tonight?" the voice said. "Did you say that you have never been into shoes, but you are now?" Jane asked. Her hearing wasn't perfect since her last sinus infection. "And who with the lovely feet am I speaking with tonight?" he said. "First name only, please." "Well, sure. Hello." She looked at her feet, her lovely little feet that had been through so much hell, and a few depressing sexual encounters since her divorce. Older men came with instruction books, required pills, which were sometimes fatal. Imagine, just to make love to a woman, erection pills. "I'm Miranda," Jane said. "Mandy, or well, why not? You just call me Minnie. That's my favorite nickname." "As in mouse," the voice said, sounding a bit happy with itself. "Of course," she said. "Now, David, if that is your name, I wonder about your core values immediately, if you are assuming that I like to be compared to a cartoon Disney mouse. My life is not at all connected with cartoons, David, and I am not wearing polka dots." She took a swig of beer and realized how badly she needed one, a deep, pungent, dark, cinnamony holiday beer. "Oh, Tay," said the voice, sounded dejected. "I'm just having an in-the-moment reaction to your assumption about my name, David," Jane said. She felt hungry, suddenly, for a briny pickle, so hungry she couldn't focus on why she had called. She no longer cared about stable shoes. She was low blood sugar. Neither of them spoke for at least 20 seconds. She could hear him breathing evenly. Jane said, David, listen, I'll call you back in a bit. We'll continue this. I'm going to grab a bite." "Oh, Tay," he said, "call me back. We're here 24 hours. I'm Core Values David at extension 403. After her frozen burrito and another holiday beer, she called the voice named David again, and this time she got right to the point. "Why do you work for a shoe company if you're not into shoes?" Jane said. "Oh, I've never been into shoes, and I'm still not," David said. "My verbal introduction was honest. It is better to let the customer know we are not shoe whores here. We are educators." Sure," Jane said. I think you need to understand, Minnie, is that I understand that we share core values, which are deeper than the shoes we wear. Minnie, I can help you select the shoes that will make you feel grounded. And Minnie, I will make sure you get free shipping and overnight delivery. Because you deserve it, Minnie. Don't we all? Don't we all deserve wonderful service at the holidays, Minnie? "Yes, we do deserve to be treated well, David. I believe we do, David," Jane said, suddenly angry and wishing to kick him. Her name was not Minnie, and his name was not David. David was such a lovely name, she thought, the perfect core values name, a founding father's name, or a dead lover's name. She thought about how she might have named a child David. "Are you suggesting that free shipping will give me emotional comfort, David?" The alcohol was loosening Jane up, making her feel curious about David. She felt proud of her kick-ass voice, still sultry and young. She could imagine herself and David sharing a festive holiday beer. She could smell nutmeg. I need your kind of understanding, David, Jane said. David was cute, real cute, she could tell. David. Yes, Minnie? David, I was wondering if I could ask you what your real name is? Oh, he jumped right on it. David, really? They only hire Davids. So if your name had been, say, Bono, forget it. He laughed. I wish my name were Bono. No, it's David. And I think if I called myself Bono, it would sound pretentious. Jane laughed too, though that wasn't anything she had been suggesting. Here's a little bit of information, David Bono. I've got a filthy mind, and I imagine you are very attractive. What size shoe was that, Minnie? I've always been a night owl, David Bono, she said. Minnie, these phone calls may be monitored for quality assurance, David said in a low voice, not a whisper, more like a moan. You are under watch, Jane said, imagining an enormous room full of cute Davids. Some Davids watching other Davids. Some Davids less intelligent than other Davids. You are welcome to detail your foot width and shoe size in an email to me directly at stevego@nmail.com. Did you get that, Minnie? Sure, Steve, I got that, and will do so now, Jane said. She pushed end, and the phone was silent. Jane looked in the bathroom mirror and gently touched the smile lines like bars around her lips. They were her lines. She had earned them. Stability sucked. She wanted to know David Bono a little bit more. Thank you.